Hello, welcome back guys. So this is the look I'm going to be making for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoy. So first we're going to go in with my Got2b Ultra Glued Gel and make sure it gets on every single hair. And you want to just kind of lightly press the spoolie into your skin so you can make sure it's all sticking in place. After you get your eyebrows wherever you want them, you're going to go in and prime your lids for your eyeshadow. This time around I actually did slightly carve out my brows to give them more definition. I usually skip this step, but why not? Now I'm going to go in with my Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette, and using the lighter brown on the right side, I'm going to just create the shape that I want to work with for the rest of the look. I'm going to start with the lighter shade just because when I buff out the edges, it is going to give me that little soft transition shade to work with so that it's not as harsh when we do smoke it out. And now, like always, I'm going to go ahead with that yellowish eyeshadow from the Me, Myself, and Mitchell palette. It's on the left side. And I'm just going to go ahead and buff out all of the edges, even in front of my eye to all the way in the back of my eye. Now I'm going in with that darker brown from that palette, and I'm just going to deepen up where I already put the eyeshadow. Now for this step, I would usually use my P. Louise base, but we're going to go ahead with this concealer, which is just as bomb. To be honest, it exceeded my expectations for cutting a crease because, you know, sometimes they get a little blotchy and they literally will crease, which they're not supposed to. But yeah, I just went ahead and cut that little half dome cut crease. Now going in with my Shein Cosmetics Epic Liner, the shade Ocean Blue. I'm just going to go ahead and go all the way where I cut the crease, all the way around. This part is optional, but I like to do this step where I smoke out my lash line. I'm gonna start dark to light with eyeshadows, but I like to do this just because it does add a little bit of a volume kind of perception to your lashes when you put them on afterwards. Now I'm going to go ahead and use this Dazzle Shadow Liquid from MAC, and it's the shade Diamond Crumbles. I'm just going to go ahead and cover my entire lid. You can apply it over the shadowed part on your lash line. It won't really make a difference. However, it's just going to make it metallic looking. But yeah, you'll still have that dimension underneath. Now for face, I'm going to go in with my Cover FX Gripping Primer, of course, my NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. This is the shade number 10, or Buff, and I'm going to go ahead and just apply it all over my face. So this is the calm before the storm, because I know I look crazy right now because my foundation doesn't match me, but we're about to fix that with my contour. This is the Bare Minerals Skin Stick Foundation in the shade Sienna. I'm just going to go ahead and contour by my eye, my cheeks, my chin, and my nose, and just get it snatched. I like to start on the area that I want the least product because it will all build up on the sponge. So unless you're constantly cleaning it, I would just start there. Now with that same concealer from earlier, I just wanted to show you guys the shade. I'm going to go ahead and do concealer under my eyes and then set it with my Milk translucent powder directly after. So my routine is to set my eyes and then directly after cut the contour area underneath my cheek, just so that when I add my powder contour, it kind of buffs out a little bit more smoothly, whereas when you apply it, it gets just dark in one area. It kind of just diffuses it so that when you go over the translucent powder, it still has a lighter shade to it. And then after we're done with our face contour, we're going to go ahead with our nose contour and just get this nose snatched. So we're going to go light to dark in this step. I like to just highlight the points that I want brightened and then just go straight up with the contour directly after. It's the easiest process I've done by far for contouring my nose. It's not complicated, and it's like literally 2 to 3 steps max, but it takes a lot of blending, obviously, if you don't want to look crazy. Now going in with my Note blush in the shade Desert Rose, I'm just gonna go ahead and apply it. I do have highlight underneath. I have no idea what happened to that footage. Again, technical difficulties, hang in with me, but like, yeah. So I just went ahead and added it over, because sometimes I like to add it over my highlight anyways, because it makes it look a little bit more natural. But yeah, this is the highlighter I used. Now going in with my Eyelash Queen's lashes in the style Dinero and my Duo Glue, the green one specifically. I line my lash line and I just get a little bit tacky. That takes about 30-40 seconds. Hopefully, if not, wait longer, because it's worth the wait. It makes your job a lot easier and it won't be as messy. Now going in with my white waterline. This one's from at Flirt With Me Boutique on Instagram. I will put them in the description. But this one is super bomb next to the NYX Jumbo Stick. And then I'm going to add some bottom mascara, of course. And then off camera, I just did my nude truffle lip liner and my Bosom Friend from MAC Cosmetics. And yeah, we got what we got today.